I'm getting real bad at starting on time again. I'm sorry, folks. I think I have the sound count turned down. Did I forgot to turn it back up? Let me check. I forgot to do something when I was editing. I just realized without even thinking about it. I forgot to. When I edit, some of the things I do requires that my audio be turned up. I just realized that I forgot to do that. Well, thankfully, I still have the whole project file, so yeah, I haven't started uploading stuff again. Yeah, it'll be a bit. Okay, so yeah, I didn't get on. Fine. I'm gonna need to get a drink soon, but sorry for late. Part of that was just me finishing off dinner. Oop. Yeah, it's a common problem. So this time it's not my fault. The people whose turn it was to make dinner also fucked up, and I didn't they decide they weren't hungry, so I had to whip something up and then eat it because I didn't want to eat while on screen. And it's when I think it's best if I just start, do a little something, then take a break and focus on eating. I should have. God damn it! I have one shot at getting this. And the commander is ready to blah blah blah. Fucking. I have one more shot before it's wasted. Damn it. Where? Ah, there it is. I've talked before about how I talk constantly about how I discovered partway in that apparently for some reason when I play the game, the corners of the edge of the screen is zoomed in. And I didn't see everything, and I fixed it. But it's always a temporary fix. Yeah. Anyways, while I remember, I'm pretty sure you are turned down. I was right. Boo, boo. I really wish that in Skyrim there was a mod that made it so that, you could have every one of those pointers active, but only the fucking ones that were actually relevant and nearby mattered. That way, if you were doing a roaming playthrough like I do, you can have everything in the area you want to do and then just move on to somewhere else. So, yeah, we're going to... Have I updated this to say I'm doing... No, it says Conjuring. I'll leave that. It doesn't matter. Just thinking about what I want to do. I think... I think we're just gonna go in for a mission of this. I did do a mission of it off screen. I want to get both to at least 49, so this will be fucking easier. And then, eventually, once I get 50, I have a smorgasbord to choose from. I'll do it once a day, but then we'll focus on other spots. Oop. That beep. Come on, nether Nix. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna start with some music. Actually, give me a moment. I'm gonna take a break real quick. I know I just started this, but I think I need a drink sooner than I thought. Sorry. I get a drink, and then we'll just... and I'll crank the tunes up. Oh, fuck you. We're not doing this shit again, are we? We are, one problem gets fixed, then two more grow to replace it. If that's not an experienced shit ton of people in this biz that understand, I don't know what is. I have to go manually get in, and I gotta go into the things menu, which you can't see because it's purely the screen. Advanced. Turn off. The only reason I don't turn it off completely is because it would look terrible normally. The other skin is actually useful in literally any other circumstances, but for some reason, game, no. Right, we're gonna finish killing these fuckers, and then we're gonna turn on the music. It's called Prelude. Honestly, they've got him. Back down you go. Prelude by Zaz. I think he makes some good stuff over. Let's see. Dick Tree, Hyrule Castle, Legendary Hero, and title theme. So, you know, Ocarina of Times, Hyrule Castle Link's Past, and Legendary Hero from Wind Waker. Yeah, it's another long one. We'll listen to it for a bit and then move on to the next one, depending on how quickly we get through. Alright, there we go. It's often the case when I read fanfics that 9 times out of 10, something happens that, you know, makes me go, eh, and stop reading it. Oftentimes it's just that they weren't that great to begin with, and it's just they managed to be the sweet spot of just entertaining to overcome that before inevitably. Latest one was a fixed, semi-self-insert fic where the main character became Scarlet Witch just at the start of Age of Ultron. It did some semi-interesting things, where, like, yeah, it starts off with it seeming like the main character is using and manipulating Pietro for her own ends and so on and so forth, but it eventually becomes clear that the main character, well, what happened wasn't a mind swap type of insert, but just a memory dump. She thinks she's the other person because her old memories got mostly wiped, but she's still very much Wanda Maximoff from the MCU. So, yeah, and she, you know, unlike a lot of these fics, the main character actually screws up a lot early on with miscalculations. Sometimes she can't be completely blamed for it, but sometimes it very much is her own fault. Yeah, you know, there was a couple of really good fun interactions, character-wise, here and there. I might go back and finish it off, but I've definitely lost interest for now with its current bit. But yeah, no, her thing is continually defined by, making a lot of mistakes while trying to, and eventually it culminates in her, you know, still managing to join the living does and save the day. But still, it was fun, especially when we get to the, her making the kind of comments that many a fangirl would love to make, directed at, you know, the heroes of these movies. You know, get pinned and start being tied up by Black Widow. She makes a comment about, I think I've dreamed about this, and so on and so forth. The main character just being a little bit horny and shooting her shot is kind of funny. I think my favorite example of that was hold on. During Thor's going away party, and had the Loki staff at the time. Whereupon he walks up to the big free Bucky Barnes. One of the few things she did that didn't result in a complete total clusterfuck, but still somehow managed to end up being partially fucked up along the way. Fuck you, goddamn fucking. But yeah, she goes up to them and and then proceeds to, in a low voice, ask the two good friends, have you ever been to the Eiffel Tower? If you don't get it, it's a sex thing. It's a sex thing. I choked the fuck up and laughed my ass off. Especially when it was followed up with, you know, a very mortified Bucky and and Cap who of course does not understand what's fucking happening, and thinks he's just being asked if he wants to go take a trip to quick teleport over to the because she'd gotten a hold of a sling ring. It was not. It was part of one of her very dumb, poorly thought out plans. But yeah. But no, he wasn't at. Hold on, let me just don't. Boop boop. But yeah, where was I? Let's get rid of that. Like, it is an utterly hilarious moment for me to read, at least, because well, oh no, VTuber has a dirty sense of humor. What a shock. I don't exactly display it a lot myself because, well, I don't come up with dirty jokes a lot, and I don't got a lot of material to jump off of dirty wall joke wise. No, well, that's not true. I do have my classic line about why I prefer Merle Lib over her Patriots. Reason 1, reason 2. Hold on. Reason 1, reason 2. It can't quite catch the movement to resent holding things right here. So, unfortunately. But I think you get the, what I'm gesticulating for. I forgot to use that ability, but yeah, it was and it was filled with some fun, stuff, and again, to keep it from sounding like wish fulfillment fic, lots of stuff went wrong. Latest being was that despite managing to avert Ultron, she accidentally stumbled upon a very organic way to create your own Ultron, one who also possesses all the meta knowledge. Of course, Tony's a fucking ass about the entire thing, even though it is very much more his fault than anybody else's. Because she wasn't trying to make an armor around the world or any of that shit. She was just fucking trying to get into the safety of a fucking room. And Tony and his paranoid ass security protocols nearly got her and someone else killed. So, whoop whoop. So yeah. Damn, this thing does not fucking have a lot of fucking heal. But yeah. So it was a fun story while it lasted. Honestly, that was probably what came out just because I wasn't really interested in reading that kind of story at the moment. I was just looking for anything MCU related though, since I'm on an MCU kick. So honestly, mostly what I'm hoping to find is stuff that embraces Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because I really want some MCU mainline Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. interaction because I love that show, and even though it absolutely is incompatible with the timeline as is currently, it could have been made to work. It could have. Alright, this isn't so bad, but I'm not really feeling it. I'm sorry, Les. You did good work, it's just not me. Sun and Mist, Rebecca Chip, Gamer of the Wilds, Medlix, Steven Higby. 8 songs from 7 games. I'm Link the world, circles. Damn, this is a big one. Okay, so the first two are Forest Temple and turn it on. Forest Temple and Lost Woods. Deeper into the Lost Woods, Link between worlds. Forest, Link to Past. Tarn Ruins, Oracle Seasons. Torm Woods, Vanish Woods from, Discover Sword of Minish Gap, and of course Sacred Grove. It's another all forest song. Another long one too. Yeah, 8 minutes. But yeah. Man, I could probably find more if I pumped good old AO free for it, but not only are the tags that had there, frankly speaking, I just don't trust anything. I think to be particularly good from that section of the net. That's not to say you don't get good stuff there. I read plenty of really good fics there, but it's just there's just so much of it, and it is honestly not nearly as easy to filter as you think. Especially because there are fucking assholes who don't rate their shit properly, and then you get porn in the mature section, which is extra aggravating when, of course, you're looking for fics involving characters of youth. Very fucking gross. To just stumble a goddamn cross. That is always one of my most fucking hated things, which thankfully isn't a problem I come across on the site I usually browse on too much. Mostly because, unlike the other site, they aren't permissive to that content at all. So, mislabeling, it's not a matter of mislabeling it. It's, if you see it, I think the only time I've come across that stuff and didn't fully process when I was woke up and had just woken up and went, oh hey, that updated, and didn't quite process what had slipped by, and that one was an honest mistake by the writer. They were trying to depict certain aspects of Night City and just fucked up. Honestly speaking, this is pleasant background music, but it's not. I'm actually gonna say it. I don't like it. I'm usually a big fan of these, especially Rebecca E. Tripp. She makes some fantastic remixes. Love her work. Not feeling it today with this one. In theory, I should. I love all those tunes. I just don't think it makes it. It feels clashy to me. Here's a 5 songs from 2 games. Ocean, Princess Zelda Rescue, Staff Credits, Legend Hero title. And it's, only between the past and Ocarina of Time. I think so. Wait, that's not Ocarina of Time. What am I like? Wind Waker. I'm being dumb. Literally only one song is from A Link to the Past here. Hyrulean Highlands by Gamer Sympathy. Yeah, after we finish this fight, I'm gonna get up and take a short break to stretch because I feel like I need to. It's a pity that they never get enough to fill up both bars, so I don't really know what the command mission both bars would be. Whoa, no. Ba-da-bum-bum. Oh. And there we go. Die, motherfucker, die! Ugh. Boop. Ugh. There we go. Mission complete. Fucking love it. Both up to 49. That means only a little bit before I can have actual fucking variety. Right, I'm gonna take a short break. Alright. Yeah, we turned that tune off. I think I'm gonna keep some tunes off too. I'm gonna switch to a different song. Zelda's Lament. Peace Lament. Minda's Lament. By Lord. So, the first thing we're gonna do is, well, I'm done here for today. I want to stay here and get my, it won't be hard to get level 50 from where I am at. No sorry. Let's just update this to something else and hope it's something in the area where I'm going to teleport to. I cleared room in my inventory, by the by. Oh, this is good shit. Okay, I think I'm vibing a lot with this one. Anyways, duty finder. Let's see. Oh, the rare one where it needs a DPS. Nah. I mean, that landed surprisingly well. Let's do a trial. It's like it's a hard trial, folks. Don't. Oh, hold on. Oh, fuck you. I'm a little late. Hold on. Yeah, I had to have the sound for this one. It's Battle of the Bridge. Gil's tunes. Hey, I had to get the audio up. I just noticed you guys aren't hearing any of this. What the hell? Okay, well, we'll fix that when I fucking... What the fuck's going on here? Okay, what the fuck's going on here? I must have the sound coming out of the wrong headset setting. I just realized. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. Have you not been able to hear any of this? I'm sorry. I didn't even get to do anybody. Oh well. Give me a moment here. I had not even realized this. So I'll go ahead and fix this. Yeah, that would do it. I was like, how could you guys not be hearing this? What the hell's going... Okay, I can't figure that out. For some reason, my headset has like 2 settings it could come out of. I have no idea why that is, but it is. It's a thing. And I must have gotten it set for the wrong one. I'm terribly sorry about that. you guys weren't able to hear any of the thing that was going on here, and that sucks for you guys. Some good tunes I'm currently listening to, and great tunes there. Here. No, 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 no. Ah, that's some quality fucking Zelda remixing. Ba-dum, dum, dum, dum. No, 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 no. Yeah, sorry about things being weirdly silent then. Snake Bolt is here, right? Yep. And aha. Burn, baby, burn, like a fire, burn. But I don't actually know the lyrics outside of burn, baby, burn. I have no idea why I improv that. Bum, bum. Boom, boom, boom. Apparently, I'm not the only one on the internet who came across the YouTube channel who came across the vacation story, because someone thought pop up on my feed, and I'm like, oh, I have to watch this. I don't really watch Froggy's stuff much. Another VTuber, but yeah, it is almost certainly a fake story, but God, is it a ride. If you don't know the vacation story, look it up. It is amazing. You must surrender to the vacation or be destroyed. It's so fucking insane. It's a very well crafted narrative of yeah. Bum, bum, bum. I don't really need the seals that much, honestly. And the extra EXP on its own, it ain't great. Yeah, especially since I'm being added. It's level 16, and I don't know. It feels like it's probably going to end up sending me to a lower level dungeon. So I'm just going to go ahead and mark down Summall and Dusk Vigil. Alright, that's fast. Down, 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 down. Yeah, I think I'll let this one loop for a bit. It fits. Looks like the mentor. Is that us? Seeker of blood, seeker of truth. Ooh, those are some nice names. Wrong button. Yeah, I think I want to make a collage of all my jobs at some point. Also, I need to replace this background of the stream. I'm probably going to take a picture of somewhere in Western Corsos now that I've unlocked stuff. But I might also use Summall. I like Summall. It looks nice. I'll be both. I'll go ahead and finally get around to replacing. Bum, 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 bum. Down, 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 down. Take that sun and stay in place. Take that sun and stay in place. Rain unending lights down upon them. Panda Red is fucking hilarious. I'm watching your button no work. The button I use to switch between I was pressing the wrong button that time. That was on me. But yeah, the thing I use to that wasn't working for some reason. Uh-oh. Why is it always gotta be me? I forgot to reapply my thing. Oh, sorry. I'm not really used to using it. I figured it might work though. Guess not. Die, 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 die. Oh. Oh well. Da-da. Boom, boom. Oh yeah, it's definitely a favorite. Eh, fuck it. I'll just do a direct kill. No, 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 no. I just yeah. My default is Medica and then stun spam. Boom, boom, boom. Then. Take some stun, take some stun, take some stun. Ah, god damn it. No, I wouldn't use that on anyone but you, but oh man, oh man, oh man. Ah. Ah, the close one. Boo-doo-doo-doo. There you go. Eat fucking height of the sun. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Now I don't have a chance of catching anybody outside the range of that. Okay. Boo, 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 boo. I find just stun spamming enemies and it while reaching does the work very nice. Oh, you got it to fucking open up, huh? After this, we'll switch to a different song. Okay, peeps, wait until at least the healer is out. Oh. Oh yeah.
All we had to do was follow the damn train.
Okay. Damn. Always nice when you find out you were well-liked party member. Give me a moment while I do a thing or two while switching out this music. Oh, okay, sorry. Break lasts longer. Yeah, I had a plan, but honestly, I'm still. What am I looking at? Okay, anyways. Alright, I was going to. That's the next. Overall lighter colors. Overall darker. I like the look. But honestly, I'm just enjoying actually playing other shit off screen again and making actual progress. Alright, let's be in Foreland. I have all that, but I think yeah, Blizzard. When the however a Silver Wolf is. Polar Bear's not so much, but I believe Silver Wolves are just down in this crevice here. Thought. Hey, did you even hear her? The Batman's greatest nemesis, Lord Deathman. Yoga powers. Yeah, apparently that when he comes back from dying briefly, it's it's hurting. Even and then I forget the exact line, but even my encyclopedic knowledge of every Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah. I think I saw polar bears somewhere up here. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Later on, I turn into the background. You know what? No, I'll do that later. I think. Okay, I plan. I think. Oh, Jason Todd, especially Jason Todd. Just oof. I'll pick one of these to fight, and then we'll go look for polar bears. Or two of these things to fight. Right, so the best, aka later on, night. Robinson went on to become his own hero. Yep, somewhere around here. Feeling like there might have been a big fight. I went for a big fight guy, but right now I just want to. Somewhere around here there's polar bears. And remember them somewhere. I could have sworn they were down there, but they might be all the way up there. I don't know. Right. So Jason Todd was an orphan who tried to lift the steel deep wheels off the Batmobile while Batman was around. Batman caught him, of course, but given his status as an orphan, his recent empty nester issues, and the fact that this kid just had amazing gumption, just like, he had the balls to try to steal Batman's tires off the Batmobile, which, fair enough, is indeed amazing gumption. So, of course, Bats admired it, and he became the newest Robin. Apparently, the version of the story, I know it didn't I was going to say comic accurate, but there's like various different versions. His original version, for instance, was just a copy-paste of Dick Grayson's. Yeah. But they did better, they improved it. But that doesn't really matter for this story. Point is, I'll give you the one that's, good. Yeah. He was the sidekick for a while. But most people didn't like it. So, after a did we kill him off poll, which he lost, the writers had his drug addict mother up, sell him out to the Joker for a quick fix, whereupon he beat him to death with a crowbar. Or apparently mostly to death. It's confusing. The version of the story I know basically credits him coming back entirely to something that happened later on, and it honestly feels a little weird saying that he just spontaneously apparently comes back a few years down the line. Keyword, a few years. Panda Red actually depicts this in a very funny way, but still gets the point across when Jason returns to the grave to get, video following the short series. Follows Jason trying to break his way out of his own grave, only to discover it's apparently been 5 years since he died, And that would make no sense for someone who just woke up and clawed their way out of their grave without some sort of actual resurrection mechanism. And as far as I know, he had none. He has none in one of in the mostly better known version of the story. He did. The original credit for his resurrection was given to someone disconnected from the story. Superboy Prime killed the Superboy from a Superman equivalent from our real world Earth. Who the fuck is? Yeah, no, I can't find it. I could have sworn I knew where they were, but I don't. They're somewhere in Twin Pool, but I haven't seen anything of them. I'm gonna fly straight through here as one final shot. No, there they are. I'm just a moron. Okay. But eventually things go wrong. Time becomes the villain. It's really not a very popular story element on its own, but yeah, he's punching reality hard enough to break it, apparently. But he became somewhat of a multiversal threat. And he clawed his way out of bed. After, though, they disconnected the story from him, I honestly don't think they ever came up with a proper explanation for why he's alive. Just a corpse and then not. For 5 years, and then suddenly he's... It's not one of the better bits of the storyline. Even if it does have good stuff in it. Anyways, he gets, eventually, after wandering the street for a few days, either amnesiac or not, depending, he, gets picked up by the League of Assassins. Receives some assassin training on top of his General Robin training, takes a dip in the Lazarus pool to restore his memories, or Lazarus pit, if you know anything about the League of Assassins. Hell, you might know about that without knowing about, Batman, because it was part of the, Arrow show. If you don't know, a lot of Arrow's stuff was stolen from our boy Batman. So. Oh, hey, it's Indian. Sweet follow this creature as our guide. I would sooner flight a thing than follow it. Okay, out. Hold on. Let me finish setting up my voice thing. Birthday.
Are you ready to tell me my life is in mortal danger? Look at you get the feeling my life is in mortal danger. Could be those berries I had for supper.
I know you're very upset about everything to do with them. Estinian. But cool it, okay? Understandably so, but cool.
Can you try to go get that top? My friend's Mugman spotted an entrance there. I'm just thank God with all the Skylords about. Come on.
Anyways, let's go ahead and take care of these guys. By this time, I think Bats has already picked up a new Robin, but we'll be focusing on his shit. But he gets his memory restored. At some point, fucks Talia al Ghul, who is, again, if you know Arrow, you know who she is, but like, everything that she does with the Arrow is originally her stick was back. So that makes that extra weird. And then he eventually, flees. Returns to Gotham, takes over the local criminal elements, kills a shit ton of criminals, and his entire stick was he was trying to, take control and then lower the rate of hard crime to soft crime, and slowly but surely crank down the things from there, all while violently dealing with all the bigger threats, shooting people and killing them and all that. Oh, how good for me. There. Oh, I guess that's a special duty for someone. I can't. I mean, well, he looks fine. Can't help him with his other shit, so I can just pass that on and look around for what I'm looking for. There we go. Anyways, yeah, he comes Red Hood, and majorly he goes into a big stick against Joker and such. And him and Batman's relationship never truly recovers. But though it's made very clear, it's not because he blames, you know, Batman for failing him and not, you know, saving him from the Joker. That was his own dumbass fault. No, he thinks he's just upset that Batman didn't get revenge and kill the Joker. And even when things calm down somewhat, his big shtick for killing is that he's trying to there we go. If I could provide some sort of damage buff to the person, I would. I can't attack the things they're attacking, but as a healer, I can totally just help them out. That's his call. I'm going to do that now, though. I'm a bit of a fan of that, even if, again, probably feel in front of him or some sort of version I heard, whereupon Ronco will dug up his corpse and then recognized and then comes to the first big back. Simplifies things and even enhances some of Jason's grumpiness. Anyways, in the time he was dead, Tim Drake was pulled in. Tim is really just a smart kid who managed to figure out the secret identity. Oh, it's something up top of there. Well, I guess I have to. Nah, I can do that when I come back. Oop. Right, where was I? Right, Tim. So basically, Tim was a kid who who once wasn't an orphan. So his family wasn't a great financial place, anyways. But he was just smart. He figured out who Batman was. He figured out who Jason and Dick were. And from there, he just, you know, tracked them down after he noticed that Batman had been spiraling since the death of Jason. And now that's true enemy. Big strong enemy. I got that. His first plan was to track down Dick and make him become Robin again because someone fucking needs to do. Because again, Batman is unfucking raveling as crazy, and he needs some fucking body to keep him the fuck together. So when that doesn't work, he ends up becoming normal. He's honestly the most pure and loving of it. So unlike when the other Robins graduate and stop being Robin, he doesn't. Not really. It's why he outside of briefly calling himself Drake, not his best moment for superhero name. He's called himself the Drake. He also called himself Red Robin. Because he's still, as far as he's concerned, Robin.
he just made room for somebody who's in base title. And there were 2 people who slipped into the role of Robin. 3, if you sort of maybe count, we'll get him. First, there was Sophie Brown, aka the first, and so far only female Robin. Spoiler, became female Robin, died, got retconned out for a long time, eventually got brought back and was part of the thing. Recognized as the Bat family. We'll cover her more when we get to Batgirls. So eventually, we get to the last real Robin, Damian Wayne. Yeah, Batman is only biological. He just kind of appeared one day. Turns out Talia and him had a kid, and he didn't know it, mostly because he was quite literally crafted with stolen DNA, messed up shit. And it was a trained assassin of the League of Assassins, which gives him his own favor for killing and attitude issues in comparison to the rest of the family. It's like promising, generally fun stuff. And yeah, he just became the new Robin. He is the current Robin, as we speak. Been at it for a while. I think from seeing and heard good stuff. Of the Robins, that's just the Robins. Then there's the last male member of this group, Duke. Duke Thomas, I think it was, is the newest member of the Bat family. There's actually a really good webcomic featuring him. Official, from what I understand. Loosely official, anyways. Called Wayne Family Adventures. It's real good. It basically features from his perspective as he joins the Wayne family. He's got light powers. Somehow he gets him drawn in. And I don't remember exactly how, but basically his big shtick is he refuses to be a Robin outside of a momentary suggestion and wants to be his own hero straight from the get-go, but he wants to help protect Gotham. So, Bat family. He gets its own Bat logo, but his suit and everything about it contradicts the normal Bat shit heavily. Why now? Steve Bender. Fucking dude. And why is something called you up here? Anyways, he does what he does. And, yeah, he becomes Signal, and his shtick is that, since the Bat family's shtick is mostly daytime, he's the guy on day shift. He helps take care of problems during the day so that the others can focus their efforts on the night. Does leave him a little overworked, all things considered, being the only guy doing the night shift, day shift, really. Occasionally get help, but yeah, he mostly relies on his physical stuff, but also has slight powers that start off with him being able to replay those scenes and stuff like BioShock where you stumble into an area and see something that happened in the past. He can basically do that anywhere that light looks. He can replay a holographic video of everything that happened by looking at the light's memory of what happened. But he later gets a lot of bigger power-ups, including the ability to teleport around and such. So, not so bad there. Yeah, we'll talk about the rest of the Bat family in a bit.
That was so close. Not so lucky I was so checked my research I thought about my blind and scary hide. Whatever, I was able to treat the puppet without injury. Hurry, adventure. We may make haste to deliver it to its worried owner.
Yeah, of fucking course. Sure. But, right, as I was saying. Next up on the list, yeah, girl. Everyone knows her, Barbara Gordon. They even know the origins of her Oracle persona. Before she mostly retired from that and became Batgirl. Healer. Barbara Gordon, daughter of Commissioner Gordon, blah blah blah. Gets shot by Joker with triple. Normally does not fuck Batman. He's not the person who cheats on somebody in that relationship. That would be Dick, living up to his name. He literally invited Barbara to his wedding to Starfire after fucking her. He handed her the invitation in bed. Yeah, he used to be a major dickhole before they did him into the nicely looking mentor figure of the Robins. She was stuck in a wheelchair for a long time. Really cool character. Even if, on one hand, I do agree that given the setting it's in, it makes perfect sense that it's to think it's dumb that she's still under the abuse of handicap. And they didn't come up with an explanation for that, but on their hand, it's like this is one of those things where when you exist in a shared mythos like that, it's hard to have stories like that taken fully seriously when you have shit that can actually exist. It's like Aunt May getting shot in the back of Blackheart. Or, not the back of Blackheart, but in one more day. That happens at, I think, the end of it. I actually don't know when she gets shot exactly during that. But in one more day. And how it, breaks Spidey. So, yeah. Dude, that's some nice XP. Anyways, while we make our way up this mountain, eventually the New 52 reboot came along. They took that away. Again, mixed feelings. I do think, if there's a cure available, you should actually use it, because that's what and you can get it. That's what pretty much all of us, most of us would get. There are definitely communities of disabled people who went, and I think there's something fundamentally wrong with those people, but all mentally, but like I will admit that those people do in fact exist. Miss Bass. Yeah. So, if you don't know, well, one more day, I won't go into it. Basically, a major shot, and literally nobody can help a fucking gunshot room, including the greatest mystics in the world. It's extremely dumb, because they have actively healed fucking shit like that before. It is contrived. At least with Batwoman, I believe the reason it was she didn't want to get it until it was publicly available. Normal real-world cure, basically. Because you're not allowed to change the status quo and comics or even in the movie much. Because people are fucking morons. So, if you're gonna stop introducing super tech that can change the world, and just pretend it exists. Especially if you gotta stop having stuff like this happen. There we go. Highway coming along, Granny. Ooh, he's coming along well. Got everything, so I'm gonna go turn it in. Anyway, next up, I actually don't know the order of these. Cassandra Cain. Actually, I think that's just it. Cassandra Cain and Sumner Brown, yeah. Cassandra Cain, another League Assassin. Again, I told you, the League Assassins are intimately part of the Bat family. Her pops thought he could make the perfect assassin by raising her in an environment completely devoid of the ability to communicate normally, and yeah, rendering her essentially artificially mute, and yeah, horribly abusive stuff. Batman, of course, rescued her from helped her
adjust and so on and so on, and she became Batwoman, which she occasionally shares as was position-wise alongside Stephanie Brown, who also came back and became a Batwoman. We already went over her, so she was just another street kid turned hero. I'm gonna take a quick break before we start this. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Bat Family content. Slice of life Bat Family content.
Yeah, it's always fun stuff. So, of course, people who make videos about that stuff are going to be favorites of mine. Many thanks, Brave Adventures. I'm going to try to enjoy the smell of raw dragon fish. It's not like my senses say. I took to catching up as well. It's a current. My supporter has returned. Did a stank Chinese prove to be any trouble? Kaboom! A sick, fibrous body of a slim Cachini. The roots have already begun to shoot forth from the exposed cut. Magnificent, such beauteous spine, almost make me green with envy. They'll make the most harmonious harping Malcolm muggles for moms around will be enraptured right before the hardest pate. Come on, your voices here to my fabulous fans. Come on. Alright,
I've heard this guy's up here. Okay. But yeah. Wayne Family Shenanigans. Some of my favorite.
and that's it in chat. Come on. Oh, thank you so much for my prize hole. It would have been a terrible waste of Kumono if I lost it. Such a trifling task is nothing for the likes of future PomCon member now. That's not really unless I'm too far away to rush to your aid. And turns out it's after all. Straight Malcolm will be worried for in a matter of days, so thanks to us. But maybe we should spread our wings. Bring help to move with living outside of Hong Kong, yes. Let's frustrate Marley will be there to hand a helping paw, come on.
Okay, so. Do I go for that, or do I go for a piece of gear that might look good? I actually really like the framing of this thing on my character's face. It's a broader piece. It could be a fun swap out or something. It's a solo salad. But again, I feel like the framing of this thing's face, like similar to before, but it covers up all the other stuff. Not really my thing. I like, if I'm going to be wearing a helmet in my outfit, it's going to be, more titanium mask. Which one's this? Biggless Monk Sam. I mean, I could see maybe using that with one of my things. Yeah, it's already innately tied to a color I would use. I honestly think I'd be tempted to, got no visor, so you can't move it out of the way of the face, but I do like what I'm looking at. And now, obviously it's not compatible with the current outfit. It's a real damn shame that while you can temporarily put together outfits like this, the outfit lock means, of course, if you ever wanted to mix and match things, do fun combinations, you can't. It does actually look good combo-wise, it just doesn't, it doesn't fit Conjure Glam. I definitely think I'll nab that and maybe use it for, with Ninja? Well, first of all, we're swapping out those glasses. Okay, so I think to maybe swap out for red. If I was going for a more ninja, classic ninja-y look. Oh, the problem is there are actually so many good fucking outfits to put on ninja because it's also the pirate class, rogue. I really like the outfit though. I think swapping out my glasses for those was a good call. I think that could go real well with the baseline outfit. I like the shades, but I like that more, so. Oh hey, Spineless Budget. Probably a sequel to that thing, but we're not gonna go to that until we get over there.
well, in fact, you know what? I think it might be time for me to swap something. Outfit-wise. I like the helmet. I'm gonna swap out for a little bit, though. I like my do, and I like having it on display. Oh, man. Oh. There we go. Okay, yeah, we already talked to them. Let's go. Let's find out. Have all that we need for our trip to Venus. And I believe it. I'm gonna sit here and have anyone will be making the journey back to Gardania. It would be remiss of us, I think, not to pay our gratitude to them prior to going to separate ways, shall we? Try going our separate ways, shall we? Oh, for now, Taro, I want to thank you for your has been a most enlightening experience. We are pioneering spirit. The rest of these moves, the existence of these moves might never have been revealed to us. The existence of these moves might never have been revealed to us. Here's what we should be thankful, LCR, were not for your time and diplomacy. They would never try to reveal themselves at all. And twice your pet is a couple of cop. The ultimate one has to trust. You may have taken great courage to leave the section, so it's what we are extremely glad that you did. It was your pleasure.
It was your pleasure. It was my pleasure. Oh, I don't know why I said your. I've made so many new friends and have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmogles back home.
And it seems that we are now must return. Baby, we're walking like the crystal, my friends. Safe journey, other Caesar. We too must be on our way. hreasvelger awaits. Why are you like? Pay attention close to your companion. Thirstinian. Beneath that stark fatigue, a storm of anguish seeds unseen. Yeah, that's not surprising to me. The last time I saw him before all this, he had... yeah, he found out a lot of shit. The fact that he's once again loyal to the Holy See and everything is honestly a shock to me. But he is, and nobody but me knows he went traitor, apparently. It really is a plot that is just, yeah. Honestly, the more I'm looking at it, the more I feel like Estinian might just not have, at least a lot of times through here, might not have been as well written as I thought. I mean, I like Estinian, I like what they do with them to a degree. I actually think that they fucked up a little. I think that they should not have had him go evil if they were going to use him like this. Without, you know, a proper explanation for him going back to the side of good. I don't think, they properly justified him joining the Avenger. I know what they did. He's the Exerter, and they had plans for him, and they need him here. It just feels like he never fully survives and actively causes us problems in the process. It's a damn shame, you know? Alright, what are you doing, Edgy Boy? Enough talk. Enough talk. Let us leave this dreadful place behind us. Let's become the house dragon. The higher my source rights, but it's who I am related. Is who I who am related, or Saint Shiva. We have tarried overlong. Let us forge ahead and see as swiftly as we may, lest this god bear the brunt of the Horde's fury. So you goodbye, is that the way it is?
Yeah, take your goodbyes and that's where your tears go. We are indeed ready to go. I'll leave the filter on where we talk just because it's funny sounding. Ishi, what's this one look like? This is the palette. Oh, the titanium gear is actually really nice looking. I like it. I love the detail. What does it look like, Doc? Let's just take a look. Really, that's it? Oh, I still have that stuff on me. Oh no, other parts do die. Ooh, I like that. Teresa maiming, I mean, it does have a nice bulky look to it that can be fun. But, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. This looks sort of like the outfits worn by the hunters. I like the one side oversized shoulder pad and everything. And of course, the variant for scouting. And sir, you could say these are part of the same set of the one gear, but I don't. Doesn't look bad. I just don't. I mean, I could sort of maybe. No, it's not. It's not really got a vibe I want for either of my outfits. But this I like. This I like. As you can already explain, the shiny insurance we gave you is the best means of grabbing hreasvelger's attention. I'm gonna show you the way to do this. The big place where you need to blow the horn. First things first, though, we need to make for Asa. Oh, that's for Rampage Dragon. Maybe that should have been the first thing. Come on.
I just know it's a small thing I need to do. Come on. Sorry, minor thing. Alright, oh. God, a new one. Alright, Mogsy. What do you want? I thought I had to just clear this area for now, but nope. Hang fearfully at the road to Asa.
Yes. Everything you've had does, are you? Yourself, you are. The Archer stalked the road looking for easy meals, only someone could drive them away, Capo. Oh, you seem to have for dragon hunting. They feed the extras and up the road back up from Moogle traffic. Once the deed is done, let Mugmeet and Asa know.
So it's just a quest to do on the way, huh? Fair enough. Dragon and waiting. Moss dragon, ice dragon and waiting. Excellent. Praise and sail. Holy life. Off to one place. Boop. Also, I just saw that little spin. Oh, you know what I could do? I have an idea. I'm curious if that works. And now, I wonder if I can remove a spec. Oh, sweet. Oh, that'd be great. I'm not sure if I want to do this here, though, but... I'm glad I proved that works. That makes a great effect. I might have to see about using a battle effect for, my thumbnails from now on. Cause that looks nice, honestly. Next week we're gonna have another day, 5th day of the week off. After tomorrow's, like tomorrow we're doing Hell Boss. Next week taking that day off again, and after that we'll start up Spyro again, but it will be on the day. I just want more time off. I actually want to spend less time streaming. I might or might not think about, starting an hour. Maybe give myself one more hour of stream time. But not yet. But let me get more done. I don't know. But yeah. The levitating makes it a really great pose.
I'll have to carefully look at that.
Yep.
Another one? Please do. Looking away for a moment. Come on, open up the next part of the road. That's interesting. Part of the road is, revealed and opened up,
But it's so unclear area. Yeah, just shaking a thing. Ice dragon and raping. Ice dragon and raping. I think they tried to see the top of taking a server. Really not a lot of lightning. Then, but places like these sure do inspire my thoughts. How to design a, road ambush. That is the question. Would to do that or not to do that to the players? Well, I mean, I'd have to pull how they feel. Sometimes you like more combat. It's especially good if you're playing with an EXP system, since it rewards you for going through it. But if you're not, then sometimes I do like random encounters on the road. I think what the way I'd probably balance it is probably as some sort of narrative thing. Like, how would I do it? This actually is interesting for me to think about. So, the way I think I would do it is, you want occasional road ambushes. Maybe a good way don't want the players to go pigeonholed to that. That sounds natural. Excellent background to my talk about that. I think what I'd do is, well, see, the problem here is right now it's unlikely with the campaign I'm dreaming up for the longest time, Sky Island. You get some of that in the early game, but the way I think I'm handling it is whatever direction. But if I was doing a more landlocked campaign, or even the early landlocked campaign, cool as shit. I think I'd have it so that if I wanted to have some plot hooks planned for an area, and wanted them to go to another area, but I could also offer them the option to not and go to a third area. No, I'd have to replan some things after that. And part of a, in-rule way of encouraging the players to stick to the path, I make it so that one area is safe, and one area one path of the road is currently safe, so you wouldn't have to worry about it. The other one, so you'd have to deal with at least at least one encounter, possibly more, being rolled up as you travel. One would be rolled up, and you deal with what you had, and then I'd roll to see if you roll down the counter table again, and I would give some sort of reward, since it really depends on what system the players would. Again, if we were using an HP system, that would be the direct one. But maybe you could get stuff from the enemies you beat. I could sprinkle plot hooks. For a second there, I thought he was hiding himself behind this pillar. Oh well.
Something from below? I think you've had such an interesting road. But last year say them from. Just like it depend on the kind of strangers. They will have tried the top, but if you're being tech nothing to you, road are just a little safer. Come on. Okay, so let me check something here. It just, this road reminds me of something I've seen on a digital campaign. The way it looks is just straight out of a 3D representation of that. An old broken down road filled around with monsters. Now that I think about it, I might also can't help but thinking, man, you know, it'd be fun, a Dragon Age style campaign where the world is already fairly fucked and there are places you need to go, and the encounters are there to set the flavor of the world, the danger level. For instance, if you go along the old paths, the areas that have already been conquered by the enemy, which will have rewards for doing so, because you'll be occasionally sent missions, given the option to take missions, you will have to face encounters to deal with them. Am I still on log voice?
I probably am. Oops. Oh well.
Oh, how can I be so clumsy? Come on, pick me. Maglio has finally found a Moogle Nash in need of help. How is this Moogle adventure? Have you ever seen such a stressed expression? I'm so quick with this. Come on. I tell you the stress, Capo. We are here to serve. A friend of mine, one of his knives, the one that's so sharp he can cut right through a component. He went rolling down his spine and pulled from one of those wild widgets. I had to see, but I've been a revenge pet face, going to and fro. Dodging leverage when that pretty presented itself. But all that done, the one was gone, the knife was nowhere to be found. Well, I don't recall why I bought it in the first place. I'd like to make an impression but I haven't ever seen a red jet. When did I pull a spine for one? The situation sounds terribly troubling, but we're not for you. You want to risk your life standing against the budget, because we'll do it for you. Agent General Trench, and you'll have your watches fine within your rest. Come, adventurer, the watches can be found in Northeast here. Before I slay the last one. You're from the service? You sure don't come here on a kind of laughing about, so what brings one such to, what do you do here? Hey, different defense better. If one of the switch hands and attack moves right here, I shall join the fight with all my might. I think, so why are you flitting the middle of the bridge, away from the danger clue? And to that, I promise what's for me. It's me, for I can join the fight no matter which end the dragon attacks from. No, it's just place the rest of their tired brain, you see. Right in the middle of the fog home with it, and no one can expect to make that long journey just one day. Thanks for that, a few couple of nuts for the most bell place, so I'd be likely much fun honor. You've been here for much longer than I can imagine. Oh. Did a bit rain the mystery. The right one has been alive for much longer than anyone else, so he knows all about this ancient place. Repair. Nope. Repair. Oop. Can't wait until I can repair that gear in the field. They took well, Moogles to taco. Yes, I know the filter's on. Let's see. Yay! Magnum. It's one of the most precious things to grow. Hey, I want to go a whole field of them and invite people to serve to come gaze on that beauty. I'm not seeing any other interactable Moogles. Call. Oh, there we go. It's I know the master engineering tools landlords made. I can't wonder want to know more about them. Cool.
Okay, so yeah. So, you know, I've talked about Jump Chain, and I recently started for the first time in a long time, a longer than one jump chain, and thus I feel like dice rolling involved, especially since it's a challenge chain where you get no points from anything whatsoever, and you just supposed to make do with whatever freebie powers you pick. I was really gonna go to Hancock because I thought you got Hancock's power for free for some reason. You don't. So after a little looking through my stuff, I went to. Alright, look, I wanted somewhere that was relatively fucking safe and as dangerous as that can be. All free of you can start as either a vampire or one of the shapeshifters pretending to be werewolves for free, and that's immortality and a strong power boost, physical power boost, straight from the get-go for free. That's gonna go high-end region factor for the werewolves. It's not perfect, but you got Jump Chain Adventure, you can get better. So, you know, gotta make it through. Survive and see if I make it through the challenge. And if I don't, I might make a different decision. Okay, Aether Currents. Here's my Aether Currents. Turning Mist. Huh. There's actually two places here I didn't realize. Are there really 2 places left I haven't been to? Sea of Clouds is still surprisingly barren. Right, so I have gone half the ones you can just walk around and find without even really trying. And there's 3 more I need to find via... I don't think the Wadjet one is one. I just make note of the 60 rooms. Curious, most curious. I mean, you know exactly why they don't. Copy. Never would I believe so much late in Australia is not as I imagined. Oh, well, I wonder why. Do you see the sculpture to the south of us here? Third it was carved in likeness of St. Shiva, south and west, huh? Yes. God, fuck no, I'm not talking to you for a moment. Jesus. For a moment, let me... Ah! That big thing. See if I can't get a better look at it from over here. Yeah, probably. I mean, I assumed either that or that is where we're heading. They're nice, real nice looking places. Real grandiose.
There. Hold on. I think I might have skipped that over there. Hey, over there. No, I didn't. But I think we arrived in the right place, couple. But it's the dragon, so awfully stop here. I mean, the mountains are always fast, but the scene works as usual. War. Oh, shit. Ow. I don't care that much. I usually try to funnel these to fucking appropriate ones, but I forgot to switch this time. Whoops. It's not a big deal. Oh, it just means Conjure gets a little bit closer. Ooh! I'm sorry, yeah, all these look fairly similar, unfortunately. Raimi robe, huh? Oh shit. Oh, that's a real nice looking outfit. Oh, I love all the little details and such. Okay, so the question is, which brand of casters do I want to give it to? Healer, I think Healer could use another good one. You know what? It's nice, but I can get that later. It's nothing particularly special. It's just got a lot of fun castery doodads. Especially love the book. The book is great. You know what? I am gonna grab this one for this one just because it also goes for the scholar line. Having an additional book on my character would be great. Would be real fun. Ryan seems fretful about the weather. This way.
Alright, well... Oh! I just noticed the other free quest. Ah, damn. And that one takes me that way, and... Yeah, okay, well, let's start with this one first and just work our way around. Ah, these people. One of these days they'll stomp right all over you. Those are fine. Alright, these normal skin ones. Let's see. I do kind of like the furry and spikes for this, but it's not... It's not really something I'm attached to right now. Honestly, these are something I would use as part of a greater outfit, but not, you know. There needs to be some sort of thing where offline thing where you can just go through every article of clothing in 14 and assemble an outfit. Damn it. It's getting a picture with an odd expression.
And there we go. And more of the same. But at least these are freckles, so let's go ahead and see what these look like. That's not so bad. I'd probably go to the cash though. Oh, he took so mad, his bum was going to burst. The flags that are precious. Mosmont. I'm sliding swings tire vigilantly. I went said, okay, I'm sure need to relief you here to put a pause to dying thing by slaying a few. It's like it was some breathing room. Oh. You keep giving me mission kill fucking dragons, ones that aren't necessarily attacking you.
And I'm going to keep declaring it as dubious in relation to our fucking quest. You know? Just feels a bit, off, weird. Not good. And if you're trying to speed, yeah, it doesn't give me a lot, and I need a lot, but it still gets me through the battle. It gets me through it all. Play Moss Dragons, say Lord Skylords. Why are the... I mean, I thought they just called all of them Dragon Skylords. Why are these ones... No. Why are the other ones called outright Lord Skylords? Man, this part of the quest line is just full of shit. I feel no problem saying is a little dubious written, which is, you know, shocking, given how much I love what Heaven's Word does overall. But this, I guess this is the part of it that, you know, just doesn't really work properly. This peace mission, where you end up, where a lot of the in-game characters go, hey, could you kill this person if they're supposedly trying to, you know, talk down and shit? Hey, thanks, bye. Hi. I just noticed that those were trees. I thought those were pillars or something. The sky, okay, that's really cool. Much more so than the column trees. Glowing trees with glowing spirals inside their wood. Interesting. Where the fuck am I going? I honestly don't know exactly where I'm going in here. I don't think I came at this at quite the correct angle, but whatever. But yeah, Twilight ends up having a lot of low-level quality of life things. Next, the Soldier Shield, I think. That one's, you only need to make it for one day to get witchy powers, and that's out of it. I mean, you could do it continuous, but there's a toggle to only do it for the duration of the movie, so... The duration of the fucking movie, man. Don't. It also, unfortunately, lacks anything related to the plot of the second one because it is written well before that point, and I only had an earlier version of that plot from a spin-off book, apparently. But it does have an option that you can either get witch magic for cheap or much more appealing because you can get magical powers elsewhere. Get info, not money. Well, not infinite money, but an infinite rich girl stipend. Yeah, representing that origin is the origin based on the love interest who's rich, and as such would have the money to afford to spend on a couple things. Yeah, sure, bud. Yeah, sure. I didn't actually look at what these are named, but yeah, of course these are the Wad Jet. Alright, bud, I want your fucking point-and-click games. I don't want them now. That is a reference to a point-and-click company, Wad Jedi. They produce, but mostly they're more known for distributing and helping produce point-and-click games. I've loved a lot of what I've seen of this stuff. I actually have at least one to maybe do in the future. Their stuff's always good to some degree. I just need to get around to, you know, watching it. But for now, Leo.
You got it? Yes, I could get here to Shepherd's fighting time. But I'm already fighting out and I'll get this time.
Moglio, we can just take the one from the one I just killed. No.
No, I have to take it from a live one.
I think that's actually funnier than how I thought this would go. You know, I just thought he'd fly in after it's dead and take it, but no, he legit did actually try to follow his plan, he just sucks. Boom. Oh. Got poked by a dog from the behind of my chair, and I was like, what? That's the first time that's happened.
Come on, Jenny Bud. Let's see what you got. Come on, Jenny Bud. Let's see what you got. I lost. Alright, that's one time I never made a suitable life. Alright, but anyways. Made it high already. Come on. Come on, try.
Honestly, this is more funny than it is tedious. Here's a fun way to handle bare asses. Go around and kill 3 of them. No, kill 1. Okay, well, no, that one didn't work. You need to go kill another one. Alright, side note, a knife made out one of those spines. How would you even do that? Look at the way those fucking things are shaped. How would you pull one of those out? They're not like quills. I was expecting something smaller, but I didn't even pay attention to what the spines looked like.
I did. Never had the moves so sadly on right now. Even you saw me pull the spine from the Wretched Beast's back. Come on. I think it's right back, that's that.
Well, he's got me there. I absolutely did not see it. It's not because the game didn't, bother actually showing something like that. I did not. Oh, I'm sorry. It attacks the camera with ranged shots? Oh my fucking god. I did not realize how much I liked the cam. Okay, well, I obviously need to do that one thing. I need to come up with fun. Oh, so many good fucking T-poses ideas now that I have that. My inner G-poser has once again awakened. And I need to get around to actually sorting through the ones I've got and finding suitable ones and such. The first thing I want to do, I think, is make a collage show, just because I love to have all my current lambs together, and then make an updated one every time I update 2 or 3 lambs, or add a new job. Every time a new job gets added that I glam up. Yeah. About an hour left. The shame this place doesn't have a teleport point, but that's fine. Yeah, we're not gonna get Conjure done today.
So you're actually able to do the spine, Capo? I don't know, does this answer your question, Capo? You actually did, in fact, the spine is even shorter than the one before. I had an even nicer knife than the one you let me. He'll surely hear me now, Capo. That and our Muggles' worries are washed away, but there's still much work to be done. One Muggles' worries mess clean up, so let's find him. Rather talk to him. Anyway, to think about it in his face, it does answer the question of how that stuff works. You know, this one might work for mech, but yeah.
Why would I ever go for glasses in a game glam when I have spectacles now? I understand why they're there. They're remnants of the older system, but nope. First, before spectacles were made into a separate thing that you had to wear, and in that case, they were still useful for that because, hey, at least that way you can use it. So this is a Skylord. Stuff is not when I saw them, but that's a very different kind of drive. I wonder if this means it's one of hreasvelger's version, and the other guys who we've seen a lot of are part of instead. You know, odds. Of course, it makes us killing them a bunch of massive dicks. Except, no, we saw a lot of other ones hang out down there as part of hreasvelger's line. I don't fucking know. I have no idea. I think I do not know why these writings exist. I wish there was an easier way of testing what the different battle animations look like in did. And be for grinding. Well, he's taken care of. Since I'm still right here, I'll go ahead and turn it in. Yeah, I'm actually not surprised. I do remember there being at least one more area. Umbral static.
I think I reset the range, so there might be time to break the wall.
Yeah, no, no, boom, 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 boom. Come on. You might not be giving me much use to killing you guys, but sure is doing Grunt. He needs all he can get. He fucking rocks. He rocks. He rocks. FF14. Fucking weird ass motherfuckers. A pity I can barely goddamn see it. Boop, 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 boop. So a new location. Hey, that's giving me a lot of experience. Good, I don't need to go the other way just yet. Freeze, install, and freeze, install, install. Freeze, install. More gush than misbehaving. Today, this time, on his own sides. A brood of, well here it is up front. A brood of, dragon link, nothing in this. The good something Monaco praising with this shit. Mog. Take a more painful form of persuasion. Ah, he's fucking bothering people, are you? Is that what you're fucking doing here? There we go. Yeah, sorry, bud. Come on, Mokush the misbehaving. Falter before my that weakness is my greatest weakness. Fair enough. Oh, you just fully resistant to it. I thought you could be affected by it. Oh, no. Messing by a Moogle. Limits away. I tried, I was too late to do it and not doing enough DPS with my current setup. Come on. Oh wow, okay, I'm going to have to go through my stuff. We'll pick up the baskets, talk to our peeps, then head back. Find the basket near the forearms. The forearm? Oh! It's a forum. Oh, I love shit like that. I love shit like that. It's near the forum. I don't think anything here could be described as forearms, but you know what I could describe here? Forum. It's near the forum. Oh, that's neat. I love relics. I love shit that involves a relic of a previously existing civilization. And it's got corrupted wordings and such like that, and where if you just look around and poke around and you just, great shit. Who could say when the weather will turn? I have a mind that the fates make a mock us. It's so close. And now the rain outside delay our meeting with friends for her. Must be patient, and he'll do nicely.
It should do nicely, Capo. The wind's a lot higher died out, but until then, we might as well make yourself comfortable.
If we must interrupt our race, we'll say that's what this place is good as any. And perhaps that's fight from the brief part of the world will help clear our minds in the race. In parlay, farewell then, I play with campfire tomorrow. You feel me? I acquired a keen nose for during my time in the frozen wastes of Porthos. Clear our minds. Since I know his mind needs clearing, you might want to touch the fun of the boy. Go away, these are not crime, deadly beast. Follow them, Haru, and see if those violence does not make a meal of our young friend. Oh, they kept pretty by the time to return. See, sculpture the rest here. I'm sorry the card likeness of Saint Jiva. I mean, you said that before, but yeah. Probably. Here, let's quest for it is like to get him killed. Never mind, see no harm comes to him. I mean, he is somewhat combat capable, but I do see what you mean. I am more so. Sometimes Athenian shows a bit of sense here. This would be better if it was you get one another instant, but it does have its use here. I feel like I'm just defeat friending monster to the east of. Oh, I'm taking care of things around him, all without him ever knowing. Oh my god. Leave the fight with me. Okay, that's funny. Instead of, carefully safeguarding him, saving him, we'll just take care of it. He might never even realize what we're doing. That's funny. That's funny. It's Uma. Take a blast in the face, take a blast in the face, take a blast in the face. Oops, I ran started a bit too much. Oh well. Man, this back and forth is great. We can usually just long enough to stun the way off, so like this then immediately paint it into another stun. Oh, and that's nice. Now I can go in and turn these missions in. Yeah, thanks to these, I should easily be at level 60 by the time we start next week. Cause I will do another round of the piece as well. Off screen. Put these baskets be. Come on.
Cut these baskets be. Come on. Do you have any ideas? See out of the lid woven from the same grass as the body. Contains several more items indiscernible through the myriad holes in the weave. Why did you actually go looking for them? I say nothing but creatures deserving so kind. With the landlord, the collecting resources scattered. It's a hobby of mine. I'd actually thought of service. I could not help to find our effective attempts with our meetings. So. Up to the top of the thing. Up to the top of the thing. Up to the top. Up to the top. It's cool. Me go to my shoulder. Oh, great. Oh, sweet. Mom. I think that's from coming to our guidance school. Yeah, my thanks, adventure. The Royal Madrid firms in the Scarlet Authority matter. Doesn't mean they can't just snap around where they want. They really need to learn to respect their hard work. Okay, so that does confirm that that the Sky Lord
Actually, Nidhogg screwed then as well. It at least seems like everybody is Nidhogg's brood. Yep, only 200, and I can get that easily from my dungeon run, so one off-screen run and I should be back up to level 60. Again, we are at the point where level gaining is slower than starting to slow down again. But it's no problem. That's why after I get stuff like this at 62 and such, I mostly plan on stopping until we start getting into the in-game content. Because by then I'll have the level 60 shit to run through. That's right, don't worry about the boy's safety. Once Alphino returns with some wood, we can see about supper. And it's filled a pot with what looked like a few stew ingredients ready for the fire. I honestly think Alfie didn't know we did anything. Love campfire scenes. Always great. I love having those freckles now on my character. Excellent. A few things compared to simply the same side of crackle fire of one's own making. So speaks the great explorer. Until recently, you wouldn't have recognized fire when it came from with a kindling and flint. So patiently then. But yes, let's finalize it. I would have been compelled to single gazelle with a pile of damp leaves. I was born the tempered son of a Charlian dignitary. And like my twin, became the youngest twin ever to accept in this museum. Backstory. I'm sorry, I'm excited. I want to know more into the story of who these characters are we know already. We barely know anything about them despite what we've done, so this is great. I actually missed that this explanation happened here, but I do know details about this because it comes up more later. How proud I was to match wits with the Scholars Mothers, and into my own shortcomings. That hubris invited manipulation trail, and the downfall of science. Yeah, all guilty of our similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives, never knowing what it's like that they fight for? What they believe. Don't act all high and mighty as Sidian. We both know about you and the fucking goddamn fucking your adopted father and your village. It's only upon meeting hreasvelger and the truth hidden within our history. Why not have a chance to get there? Never vowed to tear down the Holy See and expend the falsehoods with which it fans the flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance. The truth stirred me to do terrible things to get an eye. And in pursuit of peace and imagine myself virtuous for perpetuating a needless war. It's not anything. It's the importance and difficulty of holding to one's convictions face of failure. Being always place one's ignorance with knowledge. You are well on your way, Master Alphino. At your old age, I was but a fool swinging a spear with scarcely a thought in my head. And now you're a grown fool with scarcely a thought in your head, eh, Sidian? Even now, I sure acknowledge this consumption through which I have labored. Oh wow, actual fucking self-reflection. I know he's capable of it, I just didn't think about it would be happening here. Again, I like Sidian. He's got a lot of nice things. It's not just because his spiky boy armor is appealing. I do like Sidian as a character. I think he's a little, him being on the mission is contrived and causes a lot of trouble because they want him there to cause trouble, but I do like him. Sitting here amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? Hold on. But for all that such an age existence, we are now in a time of war. Many God killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate it. I may be ignorant of how the Dragon's Song War began. Not putting into this conflict now, I fear that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. Shit. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Like that. God damn. I knew you had it in there somewhere, City. I just didn't think it happened here or now. Good on you, man. Good on you. In my hand resides the power to vanquish a great one. If Ishgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Midhawk myself. Orders or no. Gideon, you gave your word. My word is contingent on the strength of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Heartsheart. Prince Hreasvelger, righteousness of your cause. I mean, he is right, I like that much. If the parlay fails and he has to fucking he has to, he will do it without hesitation to protect Ishgard. At least that much we can be sure of. But he's not against peace here. He makes it clear he's actually open for a peaceful solution. For all his shit, for all that he's very bad at, he does seem to be open now to a peaceful solution. Not that I shall, but not that I shall, Dragoon. I think it's a little weird. Yeah. I think we shall answer on the morrow. Let's sleep now and face our fate with the rising sun. That was nice, and that was actually really nice. For all I've been, this is really, I think, the first moment. I'm so glad I actually did not know this was here and missed this. So I got the experience on saying this first moment where we get to see more of Estinian. I think what we see of Estinian was nice in his own quest line, but it was so kind of botched in how they handled it, especially when it came to connecting it to this. And that really sucks. But the basic idea here, you could see how he could be more open to the truth than we see on the surface because he was lied to. He knows the fact that that is concealed. The truth of but what happened with the village was hidden from him. Why not else? The fact he's a vengeful, pained soul who barely knows how to respond to anything without threats of violence. That's a product of what this war has shaped out of people like him. He's not against peace, especially now that he's seen so much more of the truth. really bad at it because he doesn't know how to handle it better. And that's really fucking interesting. I just really wish they had handled the transition. I wish there was an explanation for what happened with Finistinian off-screen. I don't think there is. I'd be delighted if it isn't. If it actually does tell me, at least give me an explanation. But as it is, it just feels like they abandoned it, and it sucks. And you could have. There are ways you could have made it work. You put in the effort for me, so like anything it's extra work, but it would have been so nice. You knew people would be wanting to be dragoons going in. You made it the entire thing, especially because you made me important to Adrian. I am the Azure Dragoon with him. I'd have loved the monk storyline person to be important to the main quest. He'd have fit great. It would have been brilliant, but they didn't do that, and that sucks. Because he feels like he would be, especially because of the way they handled the story before. I don't think you would have had any of the problems you had with Estinian, because the only reason Estinian has problems is because he was mind controlled and ran off. You know, I don't think there's any fucking storyline that would have a character that would fit slot who would have a role like Estinian. It's just because of what they decided to do with him in the plot line that makes this so painful. And I really think it was a mistake when they decided to move away from having, you know, this stuff connect to him. When you are ready, we are might. Fully am I to gaze upon this great. I guess you are all rested, Haru? Good, if you're probably satisfied, we each have the need of a full complement about our wits. We must succeed in winning her saga to our cause. Let me resolve, Saint Shiva. Let me your resolve, Saint Shiva.
Marhan is gazing me with a passive event. Heart of Ice. First. Okay, well these are just really fucking good pants. These are okay, but those other ones were really good. Oh my god, it's also really fucking good pants. I like the look of these, but I can get those later. I'm gonna do these instead. Or wait, hold on. I thought these were paired with that other outfit. Okay, I like these. I like these a lot. I might grab these. Either these or these. I don't know which. We'll see. Next week, I think, because I'm not sure I'll finish this, completely. Only 29 minutes left. Yeah, probably so pussy. Well, this one's some shit they will born us strong like this guy's above the end, I'm sure of it. Inside of it, I saw the palace and summoned him with a two-planet shiny heart, so, yeah, I thought they'd do good luck to both. Nice knowing you.
I have a feeling our Mughal friends have neglected to leave out some information here. Still, let us continue forward and onward. Is it? Yeah, it's the exact same fucking type of... You know, it's weird. Once upon a time, those crystals differed and looked different and such. Now they all look exactly the same. Every fucking time. A new location. No. Oh, this place's background track is this song. Na 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 na. I'm sorry, what the fuck just happened there? Did he just breathe fire? Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him do that. On my shoulder, what the fuck? Well fed, wore a real whack. Come on now, now.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
I thought that's what you did to make them land on their shoulder. I know there's a command that forces them to land on their shoulder. Boom, 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 boom. Na na na. No, 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 no. Oh, that's a nice look. All right. Lend me a resolve, Saint. Lend me a resolve, Saint Sheba. So this is the place. Yep, nope, nope. It is time, warrior of light. It is time, warrior of light. Alright, time to watch the cutscene. That'll be the last thing we do. Oh my god, it plays a tune. Na na na. Oh, I fucking love this. Mortals, why do you disturb my solitude? I love the... I love what they do with the voices on these guys, by the way. Absolutely.
hreasvelger.
Yeah, cutscene time. I only need to talk for him. Thou speak the name of creature that but the weight of the race of oblivion. Leave me. Na na na. And yeah, he's a weakened. He's a feathered dragon. So yeah, he's sitting in depression, waiting to die, and yeah.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Alfie actor, that you could have done a little better with that one. How can that be?
hreasvelger, do you not remember me?
Oh.
'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth.
Yep. I don't think he remembers you at fucking all. Which is understandable given his circumstances. It doesn't sound like you interacted very much.
The truth about your past. About Shiva.
Oh, sounds like he's about to react. Do not speak her name, mortal.
But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
Foolish spirit, sing that sound. My beloved spirit has descended from the heavens. To tonight, no. Oops, sorry.
I have surrendered mine
I mean,
to
you
her.
can't understand what he's saying, so that.
Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
Oh, fool. The lights that illuminate the past for thee did not grant thee omniscience.
Lord Shiva.
Thou hast summoned belongeth not to Shiva. It's but a shade conjured by thine own fancy. And there we go. Yep. Again, even when you're summoning a real person, it is not. You're not summoning the person. You're summoning a copy representing of what you think of them. When Gilgamesh summoned Enkidu and they summoned the, Strike Peak Mangamog and she summoned Shiva. It's just a little bit worse in some ways because while she's not tempered, because us, she's immune to that shit. She is free from tempering. What has happened to her is that instead, her misunderstanding how it works and her mind mingling with the thing, it has protected from the classical symptoms of tempering, but resulted in her, well, she has another mind, one she's constructed out of her own ideals of Saint Shiva within her own, and that basic delusion, it leaks into her. That now living delusion is now permanently part of her because, whoops.
I am full.
And ages long past, mine own kills were guilty of likewise. Beguiled by the dark one's lies, they attempted to wrestle the kingdom but worms. Thus merely borrowing the semblance of my fallen brood brother. Yeah, this guy is was a brother of Bahamut. And yeah, so in the same thing as stated here, falls Bahamut. It wasn't real Bahamut, it was a shade of what it was. Should leak credence about how scary these motherfuckers can be. Because these guys are all siblings of Bahamut, of the original Bahamut, who was... Well, I mean, we've seen how apparently frightening Midgard Swarmer, just a little bit, how frightening Midgard Swarmer was. He took down an entire flying army just to take him down, and he's still lingering alive out there. Bahamut, Midgard Swarmer, and Nidhogg are all his direct kids. And while they're not as powerful, anywhere near as powerful as them, they're still immensely strong. And while the primal Bahamut almost certainly far exceeded Bahamut's actual Bahamut's power, that tells us exactly how dangerous these motherfuckers are. Or at least puts it in the ballpark. Such gods are not summoned, but created. But some spun the Fred's misplaced faith. On.
Then the spirit that answered me.
Was but thy dream of Shiva. Thy soul has been cultivated a deity of thine own making, child. Well, I mean, okay, it's not quite as bad as it could be, because, again, she's like me, she's immune to the nominal corruption. She's at least aware. See, if she was actually corrupted, you would never be able to convince her of that. But here, she's actually capable of realizing that how much she fucked herself up with this. What she did to herself is bad, but turning herself into a living primal. But frankly speaking, it's still immensely better than every other primal summoning we've seen so far, and if anyone else who didn't have the Echo did it, they'd be screwed. This was how I came back into watching Heaven Sword content. When I was watching that
Be
person.
that as it may, Lord hreasvelger, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far.
Yeah, it was much better, Alfie. I think that letter line read was just a little off. I'm getting better at recognizing that stuff nowadays.
We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
The line is of an avarice, treachery, and death. And thou wouldst speak to me of peace. Come see what's up to the naked truth and tell me thou deservest forgiveness. Hundred years ago, my beloved Shiva sacrificed so to bring an end to the war twixt man and dragon, paving the way for an age of peace and cooperation. I love the voice of the guy who's doing this. 2 centuries on their fall, during which time the elves had learned much about us. They thought that the eye really were the wellspring of his strength. 'Twas out of the selfish desire to defend the strength that King Thornton conspired to undo all that our peoples had achieved together. Hold on. With aid of his leal knights, the most noble of elves, and lured my brute sister Rataraskon to an ambush, and took from her that which he craved. Apparently Thornton was legitimately enough a badass to kill a Bahamut scale entity, though. At least from what it sounds like. He took her eyes, and I presume he killed her. We don't hear much about her, but I did pain when I struck the image from my eye. It still seemed just like her battered corpse, defiled by her own eyes. Her eyes and feasted upon them in a manner of wild beasts. That was not all, for their building with the fiends that gained strength beyond mortal men. Even now, I'm able to comprehend the enormity of their betrayal. So they ate the eyes to make themselves more powerful, and then went after him. They more powerful. Then hug with the first one atrocity. He looked to the skies, hungry for vengeance. Through he slew Zord and some of his knights. Their fellow butchers knew only too well what aim the spears. And now, wrapped his terror instead about my brood brother, sending him flailing from the field. The truth told he would keep in. Such was the beginning of the Dragon Song War. To the song my kind shall ne'er regret, even should 10 Saturn year pass, and Ashgard crumble into dust.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility.
You were so
tell
close.
Me, Dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
Yeah, the worst part is, I actually think this is him being polite. I actually think this is him fucking trying. I actually think this is this other fucking moron trying. Estinian, you're not helping. I understand you want more reasons to believe this. You want, and I actually do think you're trying here. But God damn it, Estinian. What's not choosing this immaterial? The betrayal that yet haunts mine every waking moment is no less the truth to my kind. Okay, no, I need a drink. Hold on.
My voice is... As soon as this cutscene ends, we're gonna end. What's up? Okay, I already did this one. God commanded this for sword and evil samurai sent to the end of days. That which thou matches the war of sanctions but a punishment. Siege of spirits. Not see those who tire the torrent, those who have been their son, are inside with dragon kind. So he didn't. So for their side, they haven't been trying to kill Ishgard. They've been trying to break Ishgard. Damn. I mean, absolutely deserved. Okay, no, not deserved, but like, it's better than it sounds, and at least I can understand how that would be a more interesting than just. Okay, I don't know how to problem it. The point is, that's more interesting than just him trying to wipe them out, story-wise.
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
No, the traitors finally bear the trace of Ratasta's essence. But a single sip of our blood is enough to awaken it. That's why they transform? It's not just that dragon's blood changes you. It's the fact that dragon's blood awakens the they fucking stole and ate the eyes and didn't keep them as an outside power source. Eating the eyes made themselves more powerful. But even just a little bit of blood caused their progeny to transform into dragon hybrid monsters. And I wonder why they didn't just eat the other Nidhogg eye, or did they keep it as a specific weapon? To enhance a single person. And that would explain how it could enhance, but also leave most wielders so susceptible to its power. Which makes it weird that I, absolutely not an Ishgardian, could do it. And it's probably just because I'm a warrior light in this. Odd. Spiritually. All things considered.
Then, the seed lies within us.
Ooh. Those who have fed on others a drink. They are transforming to join the ranks of Ishgard's ever-growing army as newborn dragons. One by one, through death or defection, my brother shall account for all the betrayer's children. So he doesn't mind. I mean, well, okay, so there's your path to peace, guys. Just get everybody to drink dragon's blood. It would be the complete extinction of Thorin's descendants, and everybody, and he'd be perfectly happy with peace, presumably. I don't think that's entirely true nowadays. Sign tells me Nidhogg's tired of waiting.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment.
Yeah, the first time we saw that, yeah. He turned back, but which I don't think we've seen anyone else do. So it might have been, some sort of mystical enhancement to the effect, allowing him to be more human for infiltration purposes and then transform later.
But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain!
I mean, Alfie, all the dragons we've slain were people beforehand. They were already people. If you're like, all the people we murdered, Alfie, they were already people. We were already fucking killing them. It's just some of them used to be Ishgardians. We were already killing heretics either way. I don't get why this one bothers you so much. Okay, so of course, right to the bitter end. Like the Draco. I mean, this is true. He gave in briefly, but he fucking broke through and came back. And we know that one, and the other dragoon who, what's her name? I forgot it right now. I'm not great with names. Excuse me. It's not because she's a forgettable character. I just don't remember her name. The orphan raised and loved by her noble father. Was also the same, able to fight back against transformation and even use its power while maintaining human form. Well, Elven form. But struggle has not my useful vigor while we spent down power reaches this 2 score and 10. 2 score 30? I think he means 30. I mean, from a thine offspring. And Nidhogg joined from a thine offspring.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground.
But it seems like he's going to do now. Everything we've seen says he is.
Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all. But vengeance. An eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
Oh, damn. Fucking... Okay, I will say it's metal as fuck. Metal as fuck. I gotta appreciate that. I had forgotten the full details. Holy shit. Thou hast the right of it, Dragon Slayer. Thou the futility of thy quest.
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Sure, you will. Stubborn child thinks of this term sometimes too broad for the grass. Yeah, well, I mean, when you're dealing with mortals, maybe you should start thinking in that way. Better the crime. The visions, the needs, the history seem distant to thee. That's because they are distant. The fact that it was feels like a recent thing for you does not make it actually objectively recent. Sorry, bud. It's still the same time amount for everybody, even if it feels... I'm sure, given your age, it feels like it takes longer to pass. God damn it. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. Give me 1 second to fix this. Such as Nidhogg, that mystery yet parts of his presence. It stretches the blood that did gush from the Tuska's wounds. How could he not be driven mad? I mean, that is still a little BS. I'm sorry, you say that, but like... You guys live long enough that the very world around you can be eroded. Even you have to have a sense of some scale to some degree. But this is still pretty bad, so it's only by claiming race and shield that mine own fury has not consumed me. Yeah, that's a big thing. You thought you called her down? No, she's in there. He ate her, joined her soul to his. But let's ignore what is done. My face in your kindness fits, and I would be alone. Well, yeah, that went poorly. Okay, okay, we're done here. We are leaving immediately. Okay, that was fucking rough on my voice. I would love nothing more than have that guy, just whoever that is, just do English VA work. He sounds like he's got a great voice. That would be amazing to listen to. I'm sure there's some filter work to it, but overall it still sounds really good. And I just made sure, I had to make sure I wasn't on the Moogle mode. I was not, thank fuck. So there it is. Full truth, even when I had forgotten, which is why I've been avoiding interacting with anything Heaven Sword related for a while now. So I could come at this fresh. They murdered King Thornton, so murdered their sister, ripped her eyes out, and ate them, granting all of them a shard of draconic power. Nidhogg killed a bunch of them in revenge, and then their descendants all pretty much agreed to, and then the fibers pretty much all agreed to spread a bunch of lies about what really happened to their descendants in order to reshape the world, the coming eternal war. And it's not even intended to be a war, it's just meant to be an eternal battle. And while hreasvelger himself has given the fuck up, it's interesting and everything. It seems he's given up. He doesn't blame his brother for what's going on, but he just wants no part in anything anymore. He just subsists, waiting for oblivion for countless sin. That's why people transform. It's not something that'll happen to anyone who drinks dragon blood, just the people of Ishgard, because of what the eternal mark of their ancestors' sin worn upon them. They won the battle. That's how they won the battle with Ishgard. They took the fucker's eyes. Spoke. And history was ruined. There will be no peace, but there will also be no final battle extinguishing the war. This is also why this is your explanation for why, things are still ongoing, in all the Dragoon quest line. Yeah, there it is, laid out in full. The full truth of this war, the true history. And for all that, he's sitting in it the fuck up in a lot of ways. I honestly, you can see he accepts the truth once, he gets at that point. He doesn't want to, but he's not as unreasonable as a lot of people who raise in such environments that I personally know in real fucking life. Yeah. That's the full truth. Ugh. And Yazel isn't, despite what he thinks, she's not, and I was, the one part I firmly remember is, "It is me, my love." Oh, no, you poor deluded child. You are not my love, or you've just corrupted your own soul out of your deluded faith. I think Yazel and her batch might be the only ones who weren't, full-on Nidhogg people, and they were still pretty fucking close, given she didn't realize how bad it would fucking be. I think she might be the only heretic that isn't a member of Nidhogg's faction. That is certainly interesting, but, right step. Anyways, that's it. for this week. Once again, Hello Boss tomorrow, and just 4 days of this. HighPriest out. I will see you all